You're listening to the Weekend Sport Podcast with Jason Pine from News Talk ZB.
Let's get back to rugby. We spoke to the 5 head coaches of the New Zealand-based Super Rugby sides before 2 o'clock. But I wanted to get inside the Moana Pasifika camp because they have a new backs coach. It is 104 cap, former Welsh fly half and former Wales assistant rugby coach Stephen Jones, who joins us now. Stephen, you've only been here for a few weeks, I understand. You settled in to life in New Zealand.
It's been brilliant. As you said, we've been here 2 weeks. Been a bit of a whirlwind. We've obviously moved over here as a family. Thankfully, now the kids are settling in school and life's a bit easier.
What attracted you to this position?
Very, very simply, it was amazing opportunity to work with some amazing people from an amazing team. It was as simple as that. I spoke to Tana. He's an incredible person. He has a great vision of where he wants to take the team, and I'm very fortunate that I got given the opportunity to be a part of that.
So he convinced you to get over here. You're over here now. So since you've arrived, what sort of conversations have you now been having with Tana Umanga about what Moana Pasifika might look like next year and how you want to play the game?
Yeah, I think it's it's been very simple. Sort of, we've got to go together as a coaching group. We sort of discuss where we'd like to take the team, how we're going to do that. Obviously, it's going to be a lot of hard work involved. We've got a lot of players coming in this year for the first time, so it's a fresh squad, and we're going to work that squad in a certain manner to make everybody proud of the team.
So you'll be working with a bunch of players who presumably you're not really familiar with at all. I'm sure you've seen footage of them play and that sort of thing. But how do you go about forging relationships with new players in a coach-to-player sense when you really don't have much of a relationship with these guys yet at all?
No, you're right. Obviously, I've seen the boys play in the World Cup. But you're right, there's players who I don't know. What I do need to do quickly is get to know the players, understand what motivates them, understand what makes them tick, understand how they learn. And, I've got to put quite a bit of work in and effort to make sure that we gel as a group and that we hit the ground running.
Pacific Island rugby, as you know, has always been exciting rugby, especially in the backs, although the forwards like to run with the ball in hand as well. Does that fit with your philosophy around how the game should be played?
Yeah, definitely. I think you're talking about philosophies there, and you mentioned how the Pacific boys want to play the game, and it's incredibly exciting. They want to move ball. They obviously have incredible footwork, like to win collisions. It's great. You know what I mean? And you talk about then sort of philosophies from the north and south. From my end, I've got a lot to learn. I admit that, from the southern hemisphere way, but obviously I understand the certain philosophies up north which work as well. And I'm part of a coaching group which is incredibly strong. And we got Tom Coventry there as well. Obviously Tana at the helm. So and Tana's going to lead things. So it's amazing that we have a team that has a huge amount of experience in Super already.
How much work is there, Stephen, to be done before the season kicks off, both as a coaching group and once you get the players in as well?
Yeah, there's a huge amount of work to be done. And obviously, the ball's been rolling there via meetings, whether it be on Teams or, we're getting together now around a table to discuss things, because it's important that we sign off on a philosophy and style of play and there's clarity there, because ultimately we're going to make sure there's clarity within our group, so that transfers to the players.
And you must, you've landed here in New Zealand. I'm sure you couldn't have imagined even 6 months to a year ago that this would be where you'd be spending Christmas, looking forward to a new challenge with the Moana Pasifika. Do you have a little bit of excitement in the belly, ready to go?
Not just a little, a huge amount of excitement. It's as simple as that. It's an incredible, team of people I'm working with, incredible tournament. I'm just, so excited with what lies ahead, and very, very much looking forward to this opportunity. My family are over here. We've had an amazing welcome so far, and it's just something we're very privileged and honoured to have, really.
Well, it's great to get the chance to chat to you for the first time on News Talk ZB. Stephen, thanks for taking our call. All the best for the pre-season campaign. We look forward to seeing how Moana Pasifika play under your guidance and that of Tana and the rest of the coaches in 2024. Thanks for your time.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you very much, Jason.
Thank you, Stephen. Stephen Jones there. He is one of the new assistant coaches at Moana Pasifika for 2024.
For more from Weekend Sport with Jason Pine, listen live to News Talk ZB weekends from midday or follow the podcast on iHeartRadio.